We're in the middle of a rainstorm in Libya. This is a rare sight because only 2% of the country gets enough rainfall for its settled agriculture. In October, it gets about 2 inches of rainfall, and in July, it gets none. It is very, very dry in July. In the whole country put together, it gets about 10 inches on average of rainfall a year.
Hello, thank you for tuning into Worldwide News. Today we will be reporting about Libya, Africa. We will also have an on-the-spot reporter in Libya. Libya is in North Africa, bordering the Mediterranean Sea, Egypt, Algeria, and Tunisia. The climate is dry with extreme desert interior. Landforms in Libya are mostly barren, flat, undulating plains, plateaus, and depression seams. Some of the natural resources are petroleum, natural gas, gypsum, and oil. They ship oil to the U.S., Germany, France, Spain, Brazil, Italy, European countries, and Japan. And there is oil on an airplane, which is really funny because it's like people. It's so funny. Okay. The flora found in Libya are alfalfa, dates, olives, wheat, and palm trees. Some of the animals are camels, black crows, falcons, and lions. Now back to you, Melissa, in Tripoli, Libya.
I'm here with Worldwide News in Misrati, Libya, and these streets are war-tattered. Like, the war has completely torn these streets apart, and protesters are all around here. And one of the rebel leaders I'm going to talk to, who is protesting at this very moment, is going to say a few words. So, how do you contribute to the rebel force? Like, what do you do? What are you fighting for?
Well, we are fighting for equal rights in this country, Libya, because we need to become a democracy so everyone can have their say in this country. We have been a dictatorship since 1969 with Gaddafi, and it's time that we change and fight no matter how big the consequences are.
Yes, now, I've heard that Gaddafi is trying to round up some rebels and hang them in public spaces like a school gymnasium or a town square. Do you have a fear about being hung, or what do you feel about this subject?
Well, I don't think it's right that he's doing that. I'm not worried that I'll be hung because I'm just trying to fight for my rights, and I'll do whatever it takes. But if I do die, then at least I will die being proud of fighting for my country, Libya.
That's very noble of you. Now, Gaddafi is trying to place spies in your midst, I've heard. Now, how do you feel about this? Are you trying to stop this, or how do you keep your plans top secret?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he was having spies. We are just trying to keep our plans as top secret as we can, only trusting our loyal officials, and we are actually sending some spies over ourselves to try to predict when and where the next airstrike will come and be.
Yes, now that's it, folks. We've got a rebel leader here, and now she's going to go back and protest.
I have to fight for my country. Democracy!
Well, that's it, folks, and back to Maddie in the studio.
Thanks, Melissa. The first inhabitants in Libya were the Berber tribes. Then the Phoenicians colonized the eastern section of Libya. Libya was a scene of much desert fighting during World War II. After the fall of Tripoli, it came under Allied administration. Libya is currently under a temporary constitutional declaration after the defeat of the previous government in the 2011 civil war. Most religion in Libya associates with faith. Libyan Muslims worship Sunni Islam, which provides them with a spiritual guide. Cultural food in Libya consists mostly of pot dishes, including couscous. All meals are eaten out of a communal bowl. Most meals are frugal and simple. Next, we're going to show you how to make chicken and thyme with rice.
So we have just begun the magical cooking of curry. We don't know how this is going to turn out.
I'd just like to point out that we are actually a legitimate news source,
as you can see, I mean, check out CNN, Fox News, Martha Stewart. They all cook things at one time or another. Ours just might not be that legitimate, but as you can see from a later clip, it was pretty good. Enjoy this video and the song in the background.
Tonight is a can't get much worse. Worse no one should ever feel like I'm 2/4 and a heart down, and I don't wanna forget how your voice sounds. These words are all I have, so write them. So you need them just to get by. Dance, dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, these are the lies that you.
Okay guys, so I guess it's done now. It's been like 10 minutes. So it's like boiling.
We simmered it on setting 1 and 2.
/2. So then you turn it off. And
Make sure your rice isn't sticking to the bottom.
And now we will get some bowls, Maddie. To your house. So now you get this like beautiful creation of something.
Of chicken with thyme soup.
What we just made was supposed to be chicken with thyme, but because we're American, we just put chicken noodle soup with like rice and curry powder.
And we should put thyme in.
Yeah, but we didn't. So enjoy this, because we're gonna try to. I hope you learned everything you need to know about Libya.
In Libya, holidays are taken very seriously. The most popular holidays are Islamic New Year, British Evacuation Day, Italian Evacuation Day, and the Prophet's birthday. And yes, I'm pretty sure all they do on Italian and British Evacuation Day is evacuate all of the British people and Italian out of the country. Sports are a very big thing in Libya. The most known sports are soccer and racing. Tripoli has won many championships for their soccer team, whereas racing is a very traditional sport.